parents. This was a major construction project, and I'm very proud that the facilities department was able to deliver it from the time the voters approved it to go through design phase, SED approval, the bid phase, and then actual construction was under 2 years. Typically, these take 3 to 4 years. So it was a major effort that impacted so many people in the district and parents, but everybody accommodated it. And I think we delivered it the facilities department delivered very well. Vollmer was by far the major product. The building had the least work done on it over the last few decades, and now it looks like a brand new facility. We added 13 air-conditioned classrooms, which were greatly appreciated at the beginning of the school year when it was so hot. 2 new large music rooms. We renovated all the classrooms in the school, all the hallways, all the office space. We installed 100% LED lighting in the building, so it's very light and airy in there now. We put all new windows in the building, so it's much more comfortable, less drafty. We relocated the nurse's office, so there's a new modern nurse's office on the main floor. We replaced the boilers. We built a new faculty bathroom to accommodate the increased number of staff that'll be at the school. And we completely renovated the cafeteria and kitchen. Outside, we added more parking spaces because of the increased staff levels. We repaved the bus loop. We installed a playground with new basketball hoops and new markings, and the kids love it. It's very popular. They're out there every day, so that was a big success. And then we also, unfortunately, had to fix the section of the hill that had washed away during our construction project, but we're all done with that. But the staff and students are really happy with the building. It looks like a brand new, refreshed building. It's great when you walk into it and see how fresh it looks. As with any construction project, there are a few items left to do, which will drag on. The normal punch list type items, such as touch-up paint, still some new door handles and new door locks to be put in. And also a couple of bigger things. One was widening the entrance of the side parking lot. We saw pretty quickly that side parking lot had a lot of activity with parent drop-off in the morning, and the entrance exit was pretty narrow. It was very tough for 2 cars to get in. So we actually completed widening that just for safety concern. And then the other thing that we are looking at, a number of parents expressed concern because Telephone Road is an elevation higher than the new wing. To some, it looks unsafe. So we asked the county to come in and install a new guardrail along Telephone Road just to prevent a car from sliding off the road. The county assessed and did not think it warranted a guardrail, but due to parent concerns, the district will install a new guardrail along Telephone Road. Sherman was our second largest project, but we had a very narrow window to do it. Vollmer, we had a year because we vacated the school. Sherman, we had to do a lot of major construction over the summer. We added a 6th classroom addition there, as well as 2 new music rooms. We also put in a new nurse's office on the main floor, new modern nurse's office. Totally renovated the library. We completely renovated all of the A wing where the old library was, as well as added offices for the support staff, for like the counselors, etc. We did a lot of infrastructure work, put on a new roof on the building, put in all new windows. At the teacher's request, we put in new whiteboards in all of the rooms. On the outside, we also completed a new basketball pad, which is equally as popular with the kids. They really enjoy that. And we constructed an additional auxiliary parking lot to handle the increased staff levels. Now, all of this work was done over one summer, so if you were fortunate enough to go in the week before Labor Day, like a lot of our staff and parents did, it looked like a major construction zone. But our grounds crew worked over Labor Day weekend, pretty much day and night, got it cleaned up, so we were ready for the start of school. But like in any construction project, there were a number of things that weren't quite done. Some of the big things that weren't done, one of the music rooms we couldn't get into until about mid-October. The other one we were in, but not both of them, but we're in there now. The library wasn't done. It took a few weeks to make that accessible to students. In the gym offices weren't done. Plus we put all new pads in the gym, and that did not get done until about November. So all of that's done now, but it took a while. We do have a few significant items planned going forward. Next summer, we want to refresh it the way we did in Vollmer, all the classrooms. So a lot of the existing classrooms we didn't get into, so we'll go in and put in the new ceilings and the new LED lighting, so they're a lot brighter and fresher looking. So that pretty much sums up Sherman.
Okay, so our third project was Berger. What happened there?
That was a little bit smaller, but we did add a 4-room modern science wing, so 4 new science classrooms that the teacher really loved. That was the big thing that we did there. We also did some kitchen renovation that was long overdue. And last year, the prior summer, we had renovated and expanded the cafeteria, so when you were in there over the summer, you saw how bright and airy that now looks. Last year, we also replaced and repaved the service road, and at the community's request, we added a sidewalk from Erie Station up to the school, so the kids don't have to walk or ride their bikes in the street. Now they have a sidewalk to walk on. When we did the bidding, we already had prior voter approval from an earlier referendum to do a lot of reconstruction work at Roth, and so we did that this summer as well, and it was really replacing all of the windows. Our Roth windows were probably in the worst shape in the district, so it was well past time to replace them all. Unfortunately, as soon as we started, we had a little hiccup, found some asbestos, so it caused a delay for the abatement. So everything wasn't fully complete by the start of school, but all the windows were in. There was still a lot of finish work that had to be done, but school was able to be started on time, but we did get all the new windows in, and I'm sure they're much appreciated. At the same time, the prior summer, we also had done some work. We put in all new tennis courts. We refreshed the tennis courts, and we also did the paving of the driveway and the bus loop. At the same time, we also did a lot of auditorium upgrades the prior summer to refresh that. The one thing we did notice this year, with the change in start time at the junior high school, a lot more parents are dropping off their kids, and it causes some congestion. It's worked itself out pretty well now, but to make it a more safe experience, we're going to improve the lighting in the Roth parking lot because at this time of year, it's dark when the kids are getting dropped off. And then next summer, we're going to put in a newly designed drop-off lane just to add to the safety of it, so and keep the flow going. So that's the last big thing that we'll have going on at Roth.